Namaste students, welcome to our social science class. Yes, in this vlog we are learning about houses. We learnt about houses in villages, how they changed, houses in cities, what type of change did we observe in cities when it comes to the buildings. Then third we learnt about the slum. How people live in bad conditions or poor conditions in slums without electricity or proper drinking water, that we learnt. Today we are going to learn about how this construction laborers, they build the house and how is their life. Okay, how do they experience this and what are the problems of this construction laborers, right? You can see here two workers building the wall. They are laying the bricks, right? So today we will learn about the experience of construction laborers. Construction laborers are people who build our houses. Okay, people who build the houses, they are construction laborers. For this you need one picture of slum, one child laborer, okay, and your content book and workbook. What are these keywords here? Construction site means a piece of land on which a house or other buildings are built, okay, or the land on which house or other buildings are built, that is called a construction site. Laborer means a person who does physical work for a living. Laborer, a person who does physical work for a living. Queue, standing in a row for something. Queue, standing in a row for something. Okay, now let us observe these pictures. We'll read the captions and we'll think about how it is to live the life here. So on the left side we have this picture. It is a slum. Okay, we already learnt about slums now. They are very small houses with single room, mostly single room, and they are covered with plastic covers or tin sheets, and the poor conditions here, no proper electricity or drinking water scarcity is there. Many people live in the single room, right? The second picture, if you observe, there is a boy who is carrying sand and water. Okay, a child is working at the construction site. What is the right place for children, Nana? At the construction site or at the school learning new things? You tell me. Yes, at the school learning new things, right? Let's move ahead. Let us watch this video. Here you can see the construction workers. They work very hard. They are the people who build the house for us, and they live in, though they work very hard, they live in poor conditions. Okay, small house and no proper drinking water, and they work really hard. Okay, and children are also working at some construction sites. They should not work in the, children should not be allowed to work in construction sites, right? What kind of problems would the two construction laborers face? Okay, you should imagine a 30-year-old worker and a 10-year-old worker at the construction site. If these two people are there, how will their life be? What kind of work do they do? Okay, a 30-year-old construction labor and a 10-year-old boy. Okay, the two construction laborers would have to do a lot of physical work, which is very tiring. Okay, they'll feel very tired. That 30-year-old woman and the 10-year-old child who are working at construction site, okay, building the house, the work is very hard, so they feel tired. They would also not have a proper house. They don't have a proper house, so wherever they are working, they'll build a small slum kind of thing there, one room there, and they live there. They don't have with water and electricity to live in. Okay, they don't have a proper house, they don't have proper water and electricity. They'll adjust there. Okay, now let us read this. 30-year-old woman, 10-year-old child, if they are laborers working in the construction site, how their life will be. First we'll read about 30-year-old woman, which is on the left, lives in one room with her family. Okay, They are asking you to imagine how their life will be. Okay, she lives in one room, has no clean water to cook food. Okay, so we are reading here, lives in one room with her family, no clean water, and carries heavy bricks and climbs up and down a building. Do you think it is easy, children? Carrying bricks on our heavy bricks on the head and climbing up the stairs and coming down. It's not easy, very hard work. Stands in a long queue to use the bathroom because one bathroom will be shared by many people. So she stands there in the queue. So that was about the 30-year-old woman who is working at the construction site. She lives in only one room with her family, no clean water to drink or cook food. She carries heavy bricks and climbs up and down the building. It is very, very hard work, not easy. Then she has to stand in a long queue to use the bathroom. Right now, about the 10-year-old child, what are his problems? Okay, lives in a small room with his family, stands in long queue to use the bathroom, carries sand on his head and climbs many floors several times. Right, he is not able to go to school. Okay, he is not able to go to school. These are the problems of the 10-year-old child. Right, let's move further. Is the work of a construction laborer easy? Why? Okay, construction laborers work is very hard. Why? The work of construction labor is not easy because it involves a lot of physical work. The work of a construction laborer is not easy because it involves lot of physical work. As physical work means carrying bricks, sand, lifting things. Okay, all this is physical work. Construction laborers are paid very less. They get very less amount, okay, for the work which they have done. So they are forced to live in very poor conditions because they are earning less, because they are paid less. So they are living in poor conditions. They mostly live in overcrowded slums with no bathrooms or clean drinking water. Okay, they live in overcrowded slums with no drinking water. Okay, they don't get clean drinking water, and even bathrooms is also a problem for them. Right, should children work on construction sites? Why or why not? Should we allow children to work at construction sites, students? No? Okay, children should go to school and learn new things, right? Let us see why children should not work. No, children should not work on the construction sites because it is wrong to make children work anywhere. Okay, all the children are not allowed to work anywhere. Why? Because this in this age you should be learning things from your books, reading books, writing well. Then second point, children are young and making them work would harm their health. Okay, children are young. Okay, they are not very big, strong like that. So we should not make them work. Now all of you open your worksheet, Nana. 4.4. 4.4. All of you open worksheet. Yes, building a house. Put today's date. Put today's date and read the question. Here we have two pictures. In the first picture, there are some workers there. They are arranging the orders to build something. In the second picture, you can see a slum. Now for the question. Question 1. Which of these is a construction site? Tick the correct option. Okay, which one is the correct site? Construction site where building is going on, people are building things. A or B? Okay, A. So you can put a tick on A. Then question 2. Ravi works as a laborer at a construction site. Okay, Ravi is working as a laborer at a construction site. Write 3 things that Ravi might be doing on his job. Okay, you have to think about a construction laborer's work and you should write about Ravi. Okay, so first point you can write Ravi carries bricks. Okay, Ravi lifts heavy things. Okay, and Ravi he has to build the walls. these things you can write. Then the question 3, Munna is a 10-year-old boy. He works at a tea shop from morning till night. How will this harm him? Okay, the 10-year-old boy who is working at the tea shop from morning to night, if he has to work, then he is not grown up. No, the 10-year-old boy is not grown up. One needs lot of strength to work outside the house. How can Munna work in a tea shop who is a very young child, right? So his body will not support, his health will not support to work from morning to night. Okay, so it will harm his health. Okay, let us do some more practice. Open your content book. We'll answer the practice questions. Okay, one question is given and 3 answers are there. You have to tick on the correct answer. 2 are wrong, 1 is right. Who builds our houses? Who builds our houses? Domestic helpers, construction laborers or shop owners? Tell me. Yes, put a tick on B. Construction laborers build our houses. Second question, explain the living conditions of laborers who build our houses. Okay, the construction laborers, they build beautiful buildings for us. Okay, they work very hard. So they are asking you, how do they live? How is their house? Okay, how are they living? We can write that they live in very small house. Okay, because they are paid very less, so they are live in poor conditions, no proper electricity or no clean drinking water. You can write that. Then third question, should children work in construction sites? No, children should not work in construction sites. Give reasons to support your answer. Children, okay, what reason will you write? You can write 2 reasons. Because the right place for children is school. Every day they should go to school and learn new things. That is the first point, first reason. Second thing is that their body is too young for doing such hard work. Okay, so that is the answer, children. We are done with the lesson. We did the worksheet, we answered the practice questions, and your job is to draw, okay, the table of the 30-year-old woman and the 10-year-old boy and what kind of problems they might be facing at their work site. You can write. We also answered the practice question. That's all for now. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.